Okay, so I honestly just decided to make this like off the cuff raw video because I have been on a massive journey, learning a lot. And I think I've actually cracked the code on how to earn your first 10K, or just how to make money online, or even just how to make money in general. And it's a really simple thing. It all, and I know you hear this all the time. It's like, oh, mindset, you need the right mindset. Every course starts with mindset. You need to, but look, they tell you the what, which is true. You do need the right mindset, identity, etc. But they don't tell you the how or why, like breaking it down. And I've just been on a huge journey understanding and figuring that out myself. And now I've been able to make more money quicker than I have in like the past, I don't even know, year, basically. But like I said, that theme is yourself. So I would assume, I don't know exactly, but I think there's like two types of people. This is what I've seen. There's two types of people. There's one who can act and who are raw action takers regardless of how they feel or what's going on. And then there's two, which is most people, I would assume, and I found out, myself included, who act mainly based off of their emotions. Because every person acts off of emotions. Every action you take is based off of an emotion. So for example, if you have been called lazy, or if you think you're lazy yourself, or if you procrastinate a lot, that's actually your body and brain with a certain emotion telling you, hey, that this thing you're trying to do, or this thing that you're supposed to be doing, is actually dangerous. It's making you fearful, which then makes you not want to do the thing. And so then you do other things. And because you don't want to be like unproductive, maybe you go and like, okay, I know I have to write this paper right now, but I don't really feel like doing it. So instead, let me go do my laundry. And then it turns from let me go do my laundry to let me clean my room, and then or let me watch a YouTube video. Just let me watch one, just one more. And then you end up not doing the thing, right? And basically that is all to say that the secret sauce to actually making money, believe it or not, yes, is your mindset, but the mindset comes from your emotions about a thing, which comes from your beliefs about a thing, which comes from your identity about a thing. So the point I'm trying to make here is that in order to make money or achieve success in whatever field is success, whatever you deem as successful for your life, you first need to establish your identity. You don't see yourself as somebody who can achieve the things you want to achieve, otherwise you would. The moment I started telling myself that I have everything that I want, it's simply a matter of just doing actions and then letting the universe guide me there. That's when I started making money. Not even kidding. And the same thing happened when I got my first software engineering job. I got the job because I don't know, I picked up something I thought was cool. I had strong emotions towards the thing because I really liked it, and I just worked on it every single day. I had no plan, but at the end of it all, I ended up succeeding in some way, right? And so the whole point here is, and I want to make another video, like actually breaking down things, detailed edits, all that stuff. But the whole point is you really need to look within yourself. So here's some actionable things that you can do to start getting there, because it's a long journey. It's not easy, and it's scary. There's a reason why you haven't spent time with yourself. And I know you haven't spent time with yourself because if you look at your screen time on your phone, if it's more than 2 hours, you are scared of yourself. Fact, unless you're making a ton of money, which if you are, you honestly probably aren't going to be watching this video. So I know for a fact that you're scared of yourself. Take some time, right? And if you can't do this, then you're not cut out for it. You might be somebody who just needs a job, or who needs and there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. Having a job's nothing wrong with having a job or working or being an employee. But for the people who want to make something of themselves, do things on their own merit, make their own money, etc., this is what you need. If you're not the type of person who can just raw action every second of the day, do things without needing somebody to be on you all the time, or without needing constant reminders, or without needing somebody to break things down, if you can't just action take and hope for the best and pray that with every action, the answers will be revealed, and you're more like me, where you're a bit more methodical, or you might need some planning, or you might need just like organization, right? A lot of that is actually down to the fact that you just aren't confident in yourself and your abilities, or you're scared to, you don't know yourself basically. So the way you can actually figure that out or start working on understanding and knowing yourself, one, funny enough, reading books on psychology, reading books from people like Carl Jung, or reading Psycho-Cybernetics, The Magic of Thinking Big, the Kybalion, like all of these types of things, they shift and open and expand your mind to a new way of thinking. And most people don't like reading. I understand that. If you can't read a book, I don't understand. Like, if you can't read a book and you're also not the type of person who can just take action all the time, hear something, learn something new, and just work on it, then you're not cut out for it. It's because you have to pick one or the other. But yeah, reading books is one. Two, spending less time on your phone, less time on your technological devices, and just time with yourself. No music, no videos, no games, none of that, no stimulation. If you can't sit down with yourself, then you have a serious problem. So an exercise you can actually practice is take a chair, find the whitest, clearest wall that you can in a house or wherever you are, sit on that chair and stare at the wall. That's it. Don't move from the chair for 60 minutes. Just stare at a wall and see what happens in your mind. See what comes out. All of the bad, all of the dirt, all of the fear, all the sadness and the anguish, it's all going to start bubbling up out of you. And those are the things you need to get through to get to the core of who you are. Because without knowing who you are, you're not going to be able to, be able to know who others are and helping other people and figuring out all this stuff that you're trying to do in life. So that's two. So one, reading books. Two, spending time with yourself, trying the wall staring activity. A third one is actually other people. So if you have people around you, whether that be family or friends or someone you trust, even people you don't trust necessarily, ask a range of people. Ask them how they perceive you. Ask them what they think about you. Ask them who they think you are and what type of person they think you are. Ask them what they think you're good at, what they think you're bad at, etc. Like, ask them every question you possibly can. And through that exercise, you get to hear a range of ideals that people hold about you and the perceptions that people hold about you. And you'll see an overlap in some of these areas. And those are probably the things that are true. So when you read books to expand your mind, spend time with yourself, ask others about who you are to figure out who you are, you'll start to get to the core of who you actually are. And when you get to the core of who you are, it starts to open the world, not just your mind, but the world. And you start to look at things different. You start to act different. You start to behave different. And then you can finally, once you've figured out who you currently are and you know the why now you can actually work on the mindset, because the mindset is actually the thing that separates people from making money from people who can't make money. Like, if you're not making $10,000 a month, it's simply just because you don't believe you can. And it's a subconscious thing. It's not a conscious thing. Maybe out here on the outside, you can say, I can make $10,000 a month. I believe I will make $10,000 a month. I'm capable of that. That might be true up here. But then you go back here, wherever the subconscious lives, right? That's what matters. Your subconscious mind doesn't believe you can win. Your subconscious mind doesn't believe you can achieve. And that's who actually dictates what you do. When it comes to your procrastination, when it comes to you not knowing what to do, when it comes to you not figuring things out, because the funny part is, everybody actually knows what to do. Everybody knows what to do. Everybody knows how to make money or what to do to make money. And even if you don't, it's a Google search away. It's a matter of the fact that you don't believe you can. And you might believe it, but you don't. So that's where the mindset comes in. They don't talk about the subconscious or anything like that, but the mindset is actually important. It's how and why. Anyways, yeah. Stare at a wall, read some books, spend time with yourself, ask other people about who you are and what you are. Ask yourself about who you are and what you want to be, and then play that character and change your mindset. You have to shift your identity. You have to believe you're the person who is this type of thing and can do these things subconsciously back here, and then you'll win.